Can you tell us about the journey when you
Hmm.
had to learn how to take a break, and what do you do to take breaks? And when do you know when to stop taking a break and get up and move?
Man, so like with the network, this is there to be you network. So what I'm doing, I got slots that I feel, right, and shows that I feel. So basically, how I know when it's time for me to take a break is that I start becoming overwhelmed. I
Mm,
feel that in my nervous system enough to where like the story really gets active in my head, right? Like really get active, hey, you can't take a break, you gotta be doing this, you gotta still be pushing. If you rest, then the whole community's gonna fall off. If you don't do a social. So when I start hearing that story, that's you normally my signal that I do need to take a break.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Because the
mm,
story is loud in my head. Normally, when I don't need a break and I'm in my flow, the story is turned way down, right? So
mm,
when the story gets louder in my head, and then I can feel the activation in my body, that's data telling me, hey, you done enough. It's time to back away for a day or two. It's time because the way my systems are, I don't really have to create content every day. I do it because I love it. I got systems in place that all the content that people see, I go live like once a week on different shows, and then I take that content and chop it up. So that's what everybody sees, just the chop content. So it's structure and systems. And now that I understand structure and systems, I don't get burnt out as much. I haven't been burnt out in a long time since I put in my structure and systems. I used to get burnt out a lot because I used to try to freestyle my gift instead of putting structure systems around it. I tell people without structure and systems, you can't scale and you're gonna get burnt out. So I did a Soul Truth, and I created a REST acronym, right? For rest, resist urgency trauma, establish your systems, right? Right? Slow down intentionally, and then trust yourself in the process. Rest.
mm.
That's what rest means. Resist urgency trauma, establish your systems, slow down intentionally. Because sometimes when life slows you down, it don't feel good.
You
So you
know,
got to slow yourself down intentionally and
right.
then trust yourself and your system. So now I really implement my own rest acronym and I resist that urgency trauma to do more. And I keep that built in rest. So that's kind of how I do that.
No, no. Well, hey, man, I thank you for that, man. I'm just giving questions that I think people will want to know, that are inspiring to be entrepreneurs and making a transition, because a lot of people are coming from jobs. They may be retiring, or they may be in a job where it's not ideal for them, and they want to do something, but like nobody's like asking a question or getting feedback. It's just they just stepping out there, and it's just they getting all these roadblocks. But from somebody that's been through it, and you can ask these relatable questions, it's easier to kind of say, okay, you know what, I'm on the right path. Because a lot of things you've been saying that you don't know, it's been like triggering, like, oh, yep, yep, I'm going through that same thing, and I know that you were on that path of where you were at. So yeah, this is a good one.